Hi, welcome back. So right now I'm sitting on the bathroom floor, and that's because I want to do the what's in my plant box video. So Becca from Becca De La Plants did this video maybe like last week where she showed you all of the planty stuff that she keeps in her house, and she stores them in a box. So she called the video a what's in my plant box video, and she said in the video that she's really interested in seeing what other people keep in their house for their plants, and I thought it was a great idea and I wanted to show you what I have. So I actually just reorganized everything. All of my plant stuff was kind of just like laying around in different rooms, and I decided that there's enough of it now that I want to prioritize my under the sink cabinets for my plant stuff. So I moved all of the cleaning stuff and everything that used to be in here into different rooms, and now both cabinets for under the sink are primarily planty stuff. I probably could shove like everything into one, but I think it's easier to keep them spread out, and I have the space for it because I moved all the cleaning supplies and stuff to different rooms. So yeah, I'm really excited to show you. And I apologize for the lighting here. It's my bathroom. There's really not that much I can do about it, but I hope you still enjoy this video. Okay, so this is the first cabinet, and in here it's mostly supplies for potting. So the first thing here, these are alcohol prep pads. I don't think these are necessary or anything, but we have a lot of them in our house, so I use these to sanitize my scissors if I'm making any cuts or anything. And then this is a glass container that I use as a cloche for some plants if I need it. And then the rest of this stuff here is soil stuff. So this is a bag of perlite, a bag of orchid bark, that's some pumice back there, and then that's some charcoal. I also usually keep some coco coir in here. I currently have it in my bathtub right now because I just decided to rehydrate some, and usually I keep that in a shoebox container. But yeah, like I said, that's in my bathtub right now, and I usually just shove that in there too. I have a soil mixture video if you're interested in what I use for my soil mixture. And then I'm gonna scooch over to this cabinet. Okay, I'm back. So my camera died at some point, so let's do the second cabinet now. This is where I keep the majority of my plant stuff. Let's do left to right. So this is some bamboo sticks that I use for moss poles. I honestly just use whatever comes with a plant if I'm buying them online, but I know you can buy them on Amazon as well. And this is just like a really big bucket, and it holds all of like the nursery pots. These are the clear ones that I buy on Amazon. I freaking love these. I'll link them in the description box for you. Also has some of these hook things. When you buy a plant in a nursery, if it's hanging and I don't want it to be hanging, I just take them off. Okay, and then we're moving on to here. So this is Super Thrive. It's a plant vitamin. I always water my plants with Super Thrive right after I repot them. It really helps with transplant shock. And honestly, sometimes I'll use it even if I didn't just repot, just because I like it and I feel like it helps with root development. And I just follow the instructions on the back. And then next, what's in here? This is isopropyl alcohol. I use this to sterilize my cutting instruments sometime. And this mosquito bits. So this is for focus. So this is for fungus gnats. A lot of time I'll just mix it directly into my soil mixture if I'm repotting, and then if I'm like having a fungus gnat outbreak or something, I'll either sprinkle some extra right on top of the soil, or I'll soak into water and use that water to water my plants. But I like it so far. Hydrogen peroxide. I was having a really bad root rot issue, and so I was dipping the roots into diluted hydrogen peroxide. And then I saw this video from Harley G too of like different uses for hydrogen peroxide for plants. I haven't really watered a lot of my plants with hydrogen peroxide, but I will do it if I see fungus gnats, fungus eggs. Like I'll pick off the ones I can see, but then I'll follow up with some hydrogen peroxide diluted water to kill the rest of the fungus gnats. Okay. This is Bush Doctor Boomerang Comeback Formula. This is a fertilizer. It's meant for if a plant is kind of feeling or looking not so hot. You can dilute some of this fertilizer and water your plants with it, but I really like it. So sometimes I just use this as regular fertilizer, even if my plants are looking good. It's really gentle. If it will focus. So it's a 2.2.3, so that's a really gentle fertilizer. And then I usually will just use it as instructed on the back. Okay, let's see what's in here. This is Crazy Kiki cloning paste. I have only used this once. I put some on my ficus, no, not my ficus Alaska. I put some on my fiddle leaf fig, and it hasn't really done anything at all. I also swiped a little bit of extra when I was putting it on the fiddle leaf onto my syngonium, and that seemed a little bit more promising, but honestly, I feel like I'm not getting the results that other people are getting, but maybe it's just because of like the types of plants I'm using. Maybe I'll try this on a philodendron next or something. Okay, let's see. This is stick I used to aerate soil. This is not supposed to be in here. Moisture meter. I used to love my moisture meter. Focus. I used to love my moisture meter. I don't use it that much anymore because I feel like since I transferred a lot of my plants into chunkier mixes, the moisture meter just doesn't read as accurately anymore. If I still have any plants that are still in the mixes in the nursery or something, sometimes I'll use it, but a lot of times now I just stick my finger in or I like lift up the plant. But this was really helpful when I was just starting out because I am an overwaterer, and it has shown me many times that I was watering like when the plant was still at like a 5 or 6, when I should be waiting till, you know, like a 3 or a 4. So this was super helpful when I was starting out. So what else is in here? Ground cinnamon. I sometimes dip like my cuttings in this. I don't know if it really works. Ooh, I just noticed I have paint on my hand. I don't know if it really works, but I figured it can't hurt. Anything else in here? Oh, I have this. This is a dropper. It came from like an old skincare product, and sometimes if I'm doing the Super Thrive and I just need like literally like 1 drop or something, this is really helpful just to get like 1 drop. Okay. This is some netting from it's meant to cover your like fruits and vegetables to keep like birds away, but I use this to make moss poles. And then back there, I have some newt. I did a first impressions video, and I'm currently trying it out with some of my plants to see if I like it or not. That's some essential oils. That's not for plants. And then this is sphagnum moss that hasn't been hydrated yet. I love this brand of sphagnum moss. It's Bisgrow. Spag moss. Where's the brand? Oh, Besgrow spag moss, and I'll have it linked in the description box for you as well. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything. Go ahead and put all of these items back under the sink. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe. And if you also make PLANTY YouTube videos, I highly encourage you to make one as well. I'd be really interested in seeing what you keep in your house for your plants. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.